I don't know what happened there. Just OBS decided that the microphone does not exist when it never even changed anything. So that is a thing. But let's get back to it. Apparently OBS is a mess, to be honest. I just don't know how to use it. No, this was completely random because I climbed behind the computer to see if something just got unplugged, but it didn't. Alright, so every time I look at my wizard, I realize that it could be optimized to hell and back. And I could kind of decide what I want to do. We'll see, but for now, we're not going to enduring spells. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh. That's not bad. I could threaten spellcasters. I could go for Abundant Smite to half your mythic rank, or Abundant Casting. Yeah. Or Abundant Smite, huh? Not Lay on Hands though. So either I'm go Dimensional Retribution, which should give her a nice mobility upgrade. You can use abilities of your domain as a swift action. I use most of my abilities as swift action. Yeah, Elemental Barrage, definitely not. Enduring Spell, definitely not. Damage an ally. Okay, that's not really good. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. The number of attack of opportunity you can make each round is increased by 2. That wouldn't be bad. That would not be bad. Make you unconscious, that's not bad either. Leading Strike, I don't think I want that. Magic Nullification. That is also very good, would make her very, very difficult to keep down. Yes, that is also very good. And this is also very good. I think I'm gonna go for Ever Ready. Because I would definitely like more attacks of opportunity on her. Let's see, for her I want either Abundant Casting, which would be great. Don't automatically miss when you roll a 1 on attack roll. This will be much better as the game goes on, as I get higher and higher levels. Morale bonus, attack and damage rolls and saving throws against fear spells equal to 1+1 per 3 mythic ranks. That doesn't sound too good right now. At higher levels, definitely. So the idea that I had for her was Leading Strike, because even if she doesn't do too much damage, she at least gives a damage bonus. So that was my idea. Last Stand is not useless for anyone. Mythic Charge. Ranging Shots is also very good. Unrelenting Assault. Every turn, as long as you make at least one melee attack, you gain a maximum of +2 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons, up to a maximum of 10 that lasts until the end of combat. That's very good. Second Spirit. One more spirit. You gain one more Shaman Spirit. What is that? Bones? Flame? What is Fiery Soul? Okay, that's just breathing fire. Frost life. Oh, like a cleric. Oh, that's not bad. Sorry. Cure spell and swift has a swift action. Equal to her charisma modifier. Nature. She's battle spirit. I know that. Nature stormburst. The target to treat all foes as if they had concealment. Very nice. Spirit of nature. Ooh. Interesting. Much more difficult to kill. And prerequisite for entangling curse. Stone metal curse. Creatures attacked with a melee or ranged weapon constructed primarily of metal. It takes... Ooh. Ooh. Very nice. Stone stability. Oh. The shaman receives improved trip as a bonus feat. At 10th level, the shaman receives greater trip as a bonus feat. The shaman does not need the requirements. That is very good. Touch of Acid, I don't care about that. Body of Earth. Increases 1 for every 4 levels beyond the 8th. Shaman possesses. In addition, as a standard action, she can cause jagged pieces of stone to explode from her body with 10-foot radius, 1d6 per 2 shaman levels she possesses after a successful translator. Okay. 3 times per day. The uses do not scale, just the damage. And the elemental form. As a standard action, the shaman assumes the form of a huge earth elemental. As elemental body 4 with a duration of 1 hour per day, the shaman can use this ability once per day. Fire. Why does it say I'm becoming a fire elemental then? Wave strike. Okay, fluid mastery. Elemental form. Oh, it always says fire. Alright, it's bugged. It's bugged. And beckoning chill. Yeah. And wind. Wind might be interesting. Stone looks very good. Stone looks very, very good. Just the trips would be worth it, I think. Air barrier. 1 armor bonus AC level. This increases by 2. This barrier causes increased arrows, rays, and other ranged attacks requiring an attack roll against her to suffer a 50% mischance. Use this barrier for 1 hour per day per shaman level. Okay, Vortex Spells. Hit against an opponent with a spell. The target is staggered for 1 round. 1d4 round. Okay, Wind Ward. This ward lasts for a number of rounds equal to... Yes. Attack roll. The attack suffers 20% mischance. Okay. Sorry. Mischance increases to 50% at level 16. And once affected, the creature cannot be affected. Okay, so this is a hex, technically. Shocking Touch is not necessarily good. Spark Soul. The shaman gains electricity resistance 10. In addition, as a standard action, she can unleash a 20-foot line of sparks from her fingertips, dealing 1d4 points of electricity damage per shaman level she possesses. Okay, the shaman can use this ability 3 times a day, and it can turn into a huge lightning elemental. Well, honestly, I'm inclined to go for either stone or wind, because those sound really fun. Those sound really, really fun. Let's see what flames are, because I skipped flames. Touch of flames. Obviously, charisma modifier, very good. Fiery soul, 10 fire resistance, 15-foot cone of fire. Same elemental form. Fire. Fire Nimbus. Cause the creature to gain a nimbus of fire. Though this doesn't harm the creature, it does cause the creature to emit light like a torch, preventing it from gaining any benefit from concealment or invisibility. Target also takes a -2 penalty on saving throws against spells or effects with Fire Descriptor. Ooh. Equal to the level, Shaman level. Will saving throw negates this effect. Okay, Flame Curse. It becomes vulnerable to the end of fire. This has no effect. Fire immunity and resistances apply as normal. And any saving throw allowed by the effect that caused the damage reduces it as normal. Okay. 8th and 6th levels. The duration of this hex is extended by 1 round. And Ward of Flames. 1d6. Okay, this is just a fire thorns, basically. And 1 attack. Okay. Well, fuck. Fire would be very offensive, but other than the Fire Nimbus and the Flame Curse, so I have a lot of fire spells, so those could work well, but Flame Curse doesn't negate immunities or resistances, so it's not exactly good. This one is interesting, but every turn they get a will saving throw against it, so it's probably not the best. Stone was interesting. Hold on, Body of Earth. Yeah, this was it. Body of Earth, it gets AC. Oh, he would get Obsidian Flow. Hold on, let me see that. Let me see that shit. Yep. Spike Growth, Molten Orb. That's not too good. Stone Fist. Unarmed Strikes, not really good. Useful. Stone Skin is very useful. Stone Skin Communal is very useful. Stone to Flesh is very useful. Protection from spells is very useful. I think I'm just gonna make her a Stone Elemental, because why not? The assets are gonna be wasted. We're just going to either give you ranging shots, because that's good. You'll like 1 bonus against the same enemy up to a maximum of your mythic rank. Each successful hit lessens this bonus. I might want to pick this up later, because it currently is just 1. We have 1 rank in it, and it's not gonna do too much. Bigger they are is useful. Bigger they are is useful, because I could hit and assassinate larger enemies much easier, which is good. Or I could just go for... where is it? It's Gleaming Shot, that's it. Each time you deal a critical damage with your ranged weapon attack or reduce the target to 0 hit points, you deal your weapon damage to all other enemies in a 10-foot radius. That's not bad either. Abundant Key. That is also very good. I don't think that he's going to need it right now. Distracting Shots. If you hit an enemy with your ranged weapon attack, they receive a penalty on AC against melee attacks equal to half of your mythic rank for 1 round. I don't know if they round it up. I do not know if they round it up, because I think if it's not an integer, it's not going to do anything for me. I think it's just not going to do anything. So... Which one was it? Ranging Shots, or the bigger they are, right? Ranging Shots, bigger they are. Distracting Shots. Distracting Shots would be great, I think. I don't know if they rounded up. Oh. Oh, interesting. Interesting, that's very good too. Inspirational leader. Magic nullification also very good. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Let's see Gleaming Shots. Let's see how many times we can proc it with how much of a success, because okay, that's a 10-foot burst. So that's 10 foot. That's not bad. Let's see. Alright, always a chance. Might be cool. Might be cool. Ever ready. I don't think that's too useful on the grand thing, grand scope of things. Ranged weapon attacks. Every third hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy deals additional 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks divine damage. That was the last one that I didn't remember. It's very good because technically I could hit 3 times in the same turn. So that could be great. Powerful shadows, shadow spells, no. Unstoppable wouldn't be bad, or magic nullification. Let's see on Unrelenting Assault. Let's see how well it goes. I don't know how useful they will be. We'll see. Okay, so we can Ascendant Element. I think that is very good. Again, she's almost exclusively fire-focused. This ability lets you select any witch hex and grants you the ability to use the selected hex. You lose the ability to use the hex after choosing another hex with this ability. I think I'm just gonna go for fire focus. We just cannot go wrong with that. And we'll see how it goes. And we leveled up, so we can leave now. So she should have 23 armor class, which is remarkably good because she can now really go in there and just survive, which is wonderful. You do have why do you have bless 3 times? Oh, I removed it. Alright, because we need to heal the wisdom damage. Area exit, huh? Let's see the area exit. Alright, I don't think we left anything here that's important. 8 hours have passed, and we're back in the Defender's Heart. And everyone is very happy because we defeated the enemy.
Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
Okay, that was a very interesting string of words, but I understand what she means.
Consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabris. And we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and she deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Menhov.
I have one question. So, the Skari came to the city and shit on Tarandalev. Like, that wasn't even a 5, that was a curb stomp. Then he took the Ward Stone, which should be the ultimate protection against them, hurled it into the Grey Garrison after corrupting it. We learned that after corrupting it. And basically they fogged the whole city. The defenses were gone. There's only a handful of defenders left. And we are not, and we don't know if help was on the way, because we had things, you know, implying that the queen is not helping. So why did the demons leave? Also, my alerts are not working again, because I just noticed that that old OT followed the channel. Thank you very much. I don't know why it does this sometimes. I don't know if it showed up and I just didn't notice it. God damn it. I'll need to pay attention, really. I don't know what causes that they sometimes just shuts down. I have one idea, but... we'll see. So, but back on topic. The demons technically have won. And then they left? Why? Alright, that was one hell of a fight.
One hell of a fight calls for one hell of a party.
Yep.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canobris. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Nice. The stream is going to scrap itself, but I want to check something. There we go. I just needed to do this.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
She's in her armor.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
Yep.
It's simply unforgivable.
Comes the cheerful voice of someone sitting at the far corner of the table.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself.
Thank you, thank you.
And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
Alright, we're breathing on it.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nice.
Nevi! What are you on about?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself? Well, a couple perhaps.
Who is that?
Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone, and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them
It's
for good luck.
Queen Galfrey, so she did
what
send
now?
help.
Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
The woman dressed in unshowy finery raises her eyebrows. Okay, so the queen did arrive with help. That explains why the demons left. There was a relief force on the way.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
Lawful, shake your hand. It is an honor, Your Majesty. Kiss her hand. Rumors of your beauty were not exaggerated. Are we going with that? Are we going thirst moves? Yep, I'm going with thirst moves.
Thank you for the compliment. So, this is what she looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
What is my headphones doing?
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arranged.
Nope.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored heroine here.
Nice.
My
She knows her
personal guard
place.
and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all of your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save
So
the
basically
markets
she's
will
the-
enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
So basically she is the Joan of Arc of this universe. You join our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms.
Alright, slut.
Concerning the celebration,
invitation. As you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new heroine all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need to get some
Because
rest.
grand new deeds lie ahead. Yes?
Your
Yes.
Majesty,
Oh.
my dear cousin.
Oh, he's here too, right. I forgot about him. I should really talk to my companions too. Because, let me just dim the light a bit. That's better.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
He very valiantly joined and we never have used him.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Discari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabris' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have
Dick.
foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
And I'm going to help you.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Nice.
Not a chance. I know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Kionin and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
Oh boy, did we lose this guy?
I shall hold you to that count. And now, allow me to devote some time to the heroine of the evening. I did not
Heroine?
come here
You're doing
solely
heroine?
to give you this chance to celebrate. But all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big plans for all of you. Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer.
Oh boy.
So I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris.
Oh, they
what
fucked that
are
up.
you drinking?
The burning city.
The
Sword.
fires of
Oh.
Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Why? Just me? I doubt that's the case. Banner over the citadel. Fight for Canabris marked the beginning of the 5th crusade. And oh, okay. Okay, so we have a world map now. Let us know. Leave a review. It's going well. The crusade is going well. Wipe out the band of cultists. Find the lost relic of the crusaders. We're probably going to find the banner. Is that our next Canabris? The hero? Yeah, the queen is coming. The queen! Yeah, you were not
Rise,
kneeling before me.
warriors.
I'll remember that.
Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendez.
Oh, it's Golfrey,
declare
not
this
Galfrey.
day the first
Okay.
day of the 5th Crusade, and I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The
It's
hero of
Irabeth.
Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death.
So the crusader aspect is now starting.
Now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed.
Inheritor orders. What?
There.
Okay.
The troop review
Words.
is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Alright. You have light crossbow. And I will not read it. Commander, please allow me to join you by inspecting camp. There we go. No, light crossbow Oracle's Misery in your inventory, which is significantly better than the Masterwork light crossbow item you have equipped. Don't forget to equip a new one. Thank you very much. I will not use it anyway. But yes, it is indeed there. Holy shit, I picked up a lot of weapons. Yeah, fair enough. It is better, but I'm still not gonna hit with it, so it doesn't matter at all. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, you got ranks. Oh, he didn't leave, though. Even though he said that he's leaving. He lying. Oh, God, what is... Oh, look, he's here. Let's talk with him. Ah, there you are. You dashing troublemaker, you. Our short acquaintance is coming to an end. Very soon you will depart on your crusade, where you will scrape by on horrible rations, struggle vainly to fall asleep amid snoring soldiers, be rudely awoken by freezing cold, and have to look upon the dour faces of self-righteous prigs before you finally perish in the maw of some demon. I have a journey ahead of me too. I've just rented a sailboat in the south. I've also hired an excellent chef and a host of other entertainers. Well, to each their own, I suppose. You know, I'm genuinely sad to see you go. We didn't even have you once in our party, dude. If it sounds like mockery, forgive me, I cannot switch off my venom gland on a whim, you see. But you intrigue me. If only we could have spent a little more time together. But of course, not under these conditions. Let the Crusaders and the demons have at each other. With any luck, they'll take this entire sanctimonious spectacle down with them. I'll be blunt, you don't intrigue me, not in the way you obviously had in mind. But you're a variable companion. You could have stayed in my party. You know, I would like if you stayed. You intrigue me too. I feel like you don't belong here, but I'd like to see you again someday in the future. Get to know you better. You can throw a banquet for me to celebrate our victory in Dresden. What do you say? Get lost, then I won't miss you. Wow! Wow. I'm just gonna go with this. Who, me? Where? In this pardon me, in this army? You must be joking. Of course I won't stay. Who in his right mind would trade a luxurious and carefree life for a crusade? It's me. That's me. In any case, I intend to wait until the army departs. I do love a good send-off, especially when it is I who is staying and someone else who is heading off to meet a dreary and hopeless end. Sometimes it does one good to ruminate on the unfairness of life. Well then, farewell, Commander. I assume I shall be your most precious memory on this most disgusting and exhausting road to the pointless slaughter of battle, or if not the most precious memory, then at least the most stirring. Let's see if I failed his quest. Oh, I didn't have a quest from him. That is indeed unfortunate. That is indeed unfortunate. Hopefully he stays around. The more... oh, Horgrus is here. The more companions we have, the more interesting the game usually is. Queen is expecting you, Knight Commander, so I should detain you. We can talk later after everyone or whatever departs. Where are you? Oh, there he is. I just walked past him. The bubbles are blocking him. Do you know what the king does to people who keep her waiting? I don't know, but but I know better than to find out. Let's see. Ember. These are the fighters of the Eagle Watch. I personally chose everyone that's standing here, and I'm ready to vouch for each of them. I've seen so many happy faces today. It's so good. Alright. Horse, horse, horse. We're horsing around. Lan. I was trying to say the Knight Commander commands the knights really fast, and I almost twisted my tongue. Yes. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. What is that? Neresian recruits encampment. A group of soldiers is talking loudly, laughing joyfully, and passing around the flask. So picture this, my sword is by the fire, there's 2 goblins about to snatch it, and 3 more are digging through my tent. And I'm sat in the bushes wearing just my mail shirt, wondering what the blast to do. An old mercenary told me about the mail shirt. You can sleep in armor, but it's not so bad in mail once you get used to it. Too bad no one told me to go into the bushes without... Too bad no one told me not to go into the bushes without my sword. So what did you do? What did I do? I barked like crazy. The goblins are afraid of dogs, you know. So they all went wild and started running around. I spot my sword and they spot me. So I jump over the fire wearing nothing but my mail shirt. And I grab my sword and I yell in my big tough voice, "Oh, Inheritor, grant me the power to crush these filthy creatures." My sword's shining, the goblins are screaming, I jump to attack them and they fight back. But I fought them off somehow, but ever since then I never take a step without my weapon. Currently you are also wielding a giant axe. It's difficult to sleep with that. Unless it's like a body pillow. That's some story. Hey, stop gulping, leave some for us. We've only just set off and you're already drinking, and with the queen in the camp, stop this at once. Right you are, Commander Tribute. We are but drinking to the queen's health. Give me a sip to her majesty's health. Commander, are you sure this is the right way to train your soldiers? Never mind, it's your business. Yep. I mean, soldiers need like 3... Oh, I posted 3 things, which is usually... There are fighters here that Her Majesty brought from the capital. So they usually need food. Where is the camera? Food, drinks, and other entertainment. And then they are happy, so... Field medic. Alright. Encampment of Canabras soldiers. The storyteller is here. I want to talk to the storyteller. These are the Knights of Canabras, all that's left of the order that rehabilitated the city. Wow, I cannot read today. Also, I don't know if I can respec here or I need to go back to the inn. It's not the end of the world if I need to go back to the inn. I just need to know. Oh, there he is. The old elf smiles when he hears your footsteps. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory in acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. I got the page you were looking for from the Grey Garrison. Oh, right. I see myself, young, energetic, able to see. Oh gods, have I found the key to my past? Finally, I will find out what my own mind has been hiding from me. That was the ancient elven script. I didn't even realize that. The elf's expressions becomes withdrawn. The wrinkles on his face soften. Thank you, and please allow me. Follow me to my story. Let us embark on this journey together. They are leaving. The people of Kionin face the incoming earthfall. These are 2 words that I don't know what it means. Oh, shower of meteorites. Oh. Oh, Age of Darkness. The Kionin, homeland of the elven race, was almost completely evacuated by the elves just before the fall of the Starstone. They only recently, by elven standards, returned to Golarion to reclaim their ancient homeland, and have become an isolationist realm, allowing few non-elven visitors to enter their mist-shrouded capital, Yadara. Interesting. And admitted, faced the oncoming earthfall, and admitted that they were incapable of handling this disaster. Proud rulers, artful crafters, brave warriors, wise mages, and skilled healers, all of them hurried to the gate of Sovirian, looking around fearfully. A clean, safe world is awaiting for them there. My people decided not to fight for Golarion. I am ashamed and I am sorry for them. Their hearts wavered in the face of catastrophe, but my will is strong. I am staying. Okay, jokes aside, I'm not blaming them for leaving a world that was about to be struck by a meteorite. My kinfolk are looking at me angrily. How dare I diminish their decision with my recklessness? My choice makes them cowards, traitors of their own home. One of them, my former mentor, looks at me bitterly. He hands me a neat notebook with a 3-bark cover, in case you change your mind. With a heavy sigh, he returns to the line of those departing. Forgive me, brothers and sisters. I watched the gate of Savirian stone close, separating me from them. So they left and they came back. Interesting. The elves were... These are teleporting elves. It's time for me to go too. I open my master's notebook. These are his notes about traveling between worlds. In case you change your mind, he hopes the burden I shouldered voluntarily will be too much. I will lose heart and find my way to Savirian That will never happen. My mouth set stubbornly. I tear my master's notebook to pieces. I use my forced pride as a shield against my fear of what is to come. That is quite stupid. Why did the elves decide to flee, not fight? They are afraid to lose what they have. They were rulers, long-lived and powerful. They valued their lives in sunshine too much to enter the fight with the aftermath of the Earthfall. I'm still not blaming them. Your mentor is a mage, then you must be too. Yes, I'm an archmage, and this title is well deserved. I acquired delicate mastery and succeeded in many areas of magic, but curiosity has always pushed me towards new knowledge since the first day of my apprenticeship. What is this stone? A magnificent crystal bent into an arch by a mighty hand of an ancient divine creator. Our great gate to other world. It breathes power. It dreams of eternity. Do they still have it? Do you anger at your fellow elves? I spent many hundred years in Kyonen. I've always admired the way kinfolk care for the forest that was our home, but the rest of the world seemed to mean nothing to them. But I love Golarion. And I love Gorillion. All its places, all the forms it manifests in. I traveled wildly and then came home and told my kinfolk about my travels, but they weren't interested. They only cared about Kyonen, their lack of desire to hear about the wild. The wide world makes me sad and angry. What happened next? Earthfall happened that night. I'm standing on top of my tower many miles to the north of Kyonen, and I see a blaze far in the south. I hear a horrendous rumble. The air is growing, giving way to a huge rock rushing down onto my world, and then a blow, vibration that penetrates everything, reaching down into the bowels of Golarion and up to the vaults of the sky, crunching bones, blood from burst vessels, filling my eyes with darkness. Drowning in timelessness along with countless denizens of Golarion, never before have we been so united in our feelings. When I come around, the darkness remains. My first terrible thought, I'm blind. But no, little by little I begin to see the stone wall. I'm alive, but why is it so dark? The answer is quick, the smell of ash everywhere, the great burnt sacrifice... The great burnt? Sacrifice filled the air. Okay. With incinerated particles of what was recently the continent of Azlatan. Oh... So that's where that empire went. Great clouds of ash covered the sky, cutting us off from the sun and the moon, dooming us to dusk at day and complete darkness at night. My heart sinks with fear. Stinks with fear. Treacherous thoughts fill my mind. What did I say? Why didn't I run like everyone else when I had the chance? I clench my teeth and stand up to watch the Earthfall. Proudly, like the last Archmage of Kyonen should. Will my world perish like this? Will I perish? It's a fucking meteorite. No, that will never happen. I'm still alive, and I can fight Earthfall and the darkness. How? Not run from it in a blind panic with my kinfolk and my cowardly teacher, but what can I do? I will not stop the disaster. I will hardly be able to save empires from destruction. What can I do? I'm but one Archmage, powerful and weak at the same time. Earthfall. A disaster of untold proportions, an onboard planet dropped on Golarion. By blind fate or someone's evil will, a blow so strong that the continent Azlatan is destroyed within moments, turned to ashes wide off the face of Golarion. In this burnt sacrifice clouds of yes, the ash stealing our sun. Without the warmth of our star, the air cools, the soil is barren, dark creatures crawl out of their lairs to rule. And the most frightening thing, without the sun, all hope dies in the heart. This is the age of darkness. 1,000-year period. I don't think it would take that long for ash to clear, to be completely honest. I think it would be a few decades, really. What was the tower you mentioned? It's my retreat to the north of Kyonen, my home away from home, my observatory. From its top, I watched the stars, and when they were correctly aligned, the other worlds as well. Here in the northern wasteland, I found the highest mountain, and built a tower on top of it. On clear days, I could see the mist over the lake of mists and veils in the east. That's how I was. As in the tower, or you regularly smoked and you just imagined all those things. What are you going to do next? I don't know. I need to think. My opponent, Earthfall, is much stronger than me. Without noticing, the storyteller raises his voice to a shout. It is merciless. It does not simply destroy life, it kills an era. And in the greatness of Golarian civilizations, they will sink into oblivion, be forgotten as if they never existed. I need to think. The elf suddenly winces, and they silence for a few moments as he calms his heavy breathing. Forgive me, I shouldn't have raised my voice. This story was much harder than many before, most likely because I played the main role in it. It is so strange to see myself feel the emotions tearing me up inside. Wake me up inside! Those that I felt a long time ago and not remember them. It's like I split. I became both the storyteller and the main character. Too bad the story ended at that moment. Please, if you find other pages covered with ancient elven writings on your travels, bring them to me. I might be able to shed some light on my past, and we'll find out how my story ended, and perhaps even why I forget it. Thank you for your stories. Okay, examine my items. Let me touch them and I'll tell what I can see. Yaniel's sword, Radiance. Powerful forces lie dormant in the sword. It used to belong to an incredibly bright and daring soul. Proud Terendalev, protector of Canabras. You devoted your... Oh yeah, she's looking at the scale. You devoted your life serving the people. Your death is a great loss, but maybe I will be able to find out something about you that is unknown to your many admirers. Finian, what a peculiar weapon. I sense intelligence in it, but it seems dented. Ahahaha. Grandpa Elf, watch where you're poking your fingers, it tickles. Fragment of a gold buckle, an old thing created long ago by divine will, but the power that gave birth to it is lost to darkness. However, the relic still lives on, though it has changed. I wonder what sealed secret it's hiding. Would you like to know it? Bring me 5 vials of magic essence, and I will revive this object and with it its story. Okay, what do you see in Radiance's past? Well, we'll be here forever. Dresden is doomed. Demons attack right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope, we built you as a symbol that the lands mutilated by the abyss could still be restored to mortals. Now you are perishing, and there's nothing I can do. We retreat, no, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes out into the night through the southern gate. They are chased by the angry howls of demons, killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, but I am standing still on the wall. I am covering the retreat. Demons do not attack, they seethe around you, fall from the sky, strike from you from all sides at once. They cannot be stopped, but they can be distracted. I run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows through the golden light in my hand. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. I imagine that the soft glimmering of the sword I see through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer sun. I smile, I open my eyes and call out, "Hey, the Scary Spawn. Who wants the best trophy for the night? You know my name, Yaniel. You know how many of you I killed with this very hand? You want to curry favor with Dresden, Minago, or the echo of your lord? Bring them my head if you can." Roaring and screaming, they rush towards me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The wave crashed against me, spattering my armor with bloody froth. Broken wings and chopped up bodies plummet to the floor of the tower. In the heat of the battle, I see Joran Vale? Joran? The scaled dwarf blacksmith. Oh, it's Joran, brother of the traitor Sonton. Yeah. Wayne and a friend of Yaniel. Joran's face fell down there. He looks up at me in desperation, but he can't help. He's carrying 2 wounded on his shoulder. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. This is what I'm fighting for. I'm covering the retreat. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. The last demon I step with Radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-sickened hands. He flies up, but falls somewhere far behind the walls by the road, being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes in on me, filled with shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Dresden, I'm dying with you. Light of the sword, righteous Ayamade, I accept my soul. I know whose memory this is. I've heard about her so many times. Yaniel was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. Do you see any future in this sword? Just one of the numerous possibilities. I slide out of the sea swiftly. I proudly watch the army of warriors led by my lady. I sing, slashing the air, putting courage in their hearts. I am Radiance. Tremble, city of Dresden. My lady Yennefer has perished, but I am not yet done. Charge. It is nice to know that this sword's glory days are not over. It has many battles ahead. Take care of it. It is a glorious sword. I want to check one thing now that we're talking about it. Radiance. Because... oh, okay. 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 Alright, so... I talked to Joran about it. It updated the quest. It will continue. That's what I was interested in. Tell me about Trendlev. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has returned, its surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is this? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up, a clear sky above me, blazing with heat. I'm in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to Demon's Lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, these are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I'm glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them, all because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, talks to me. But the only thing I hear is, "You're a mentor, he will come, he will help," and I lose consciousness. Such hate from Trendlev. Wasn't she on our side? Trendlev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Trendlev you met in Canabras had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. Interesting. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Trendlev's story ended, but in the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. And I know just what that is. I actually ran into it. It's another body part of her. Finian, tell me what you see. Hello, Grandpa Elf. The storyteller carefully takes Finian from your hands. Hello, Finian. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His face controls into a painful grimace. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table, and the bladesmith, everyone calls him the bladesmith, placed the device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. At first I tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed, but now I've lost my voice, though the pain is burning right through me. I think I lost consciousness again, but when I woke up the pain was gone, and I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it, and someone else was lying on the table, a burnt corpse covered with a black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burnt corpse had a symbol on his belt, just like I do. An eye and a red star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? Must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. Those Crusaders, I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop, even just for a minute. I just have to understand what's happening to me. Just need to rest. That's Finian's past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat flying over the waves. I'm so excited, but I don't know whose vision this is. Is this soul existing here and now, or a soul reborn? Take care of this young lad. He's finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by involving him in dishonorable deeds. Come on, Grandpa Alf. I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you were talking about, but don't worry about it, alright? I can look after myself. Give the storyteller the broken buckle and the necessary material. I don't know what this is. I picked this up and I have no idea what this is. Okay. The elf cautiously uncorks the vials and begins to work his enchantment. The essence evaporates, turning into light that streams into the buckle. The light thickens, becoming gold. The covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It is the embodiment of a promise to a young girl by a powerful deity. Okay, a great promise that has changed much in the world. Piece of a holy symbol, magic is... Oh, that was the piece of the holy symbol. The covenant of the Inheritor. When you touch the restored relic, a danger zone comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller spells, or is it something else? Also, I saw a picture where Arihu, or whatever her name is, has that same wound on her chest. So it's something to do with that. I had a vision. How strange. How you are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. I found a page that might interest you. Elven notes. Yes, you're right. Another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. The storyteller clenches the page you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Where the hell did I pick that one up? My hand touches the stone wall. The cold pierces my palm like the teeth of a hungry dog sinking into a piece of meat. I don't take my hand away. I let the stone enjoy my warmth in return for its service. It accepts many cares and my unasked question. The one it's been asked thousands upon thousands of times. Where should I go next? Behind me I hear the loud stomping of the Minotaurs that guard this godforsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only a trace of my presence. There's darkness lurking up ahead, honing its swords, claws, and teeth in the hope that a rare traveler visits its lair. But today it will get no one. This labyrinth is alive. Its red-veined stone walls resemble the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear it breathing in the wind that sweeps through this place. Where do I go from here forward? To the place whence the wind carried a faint chuckle, whence comes the faint smell of ash, whence a few ages ago Demon Lord Baphomet began his great escape. Are you inside his labyrinth? Baphomet's labyrinth? Yes, I'm traveling through the Ivory Labyrinth. This is not the most pleasant of my journeys, but it is necessary to reach my goal. How are you able to evade the dangers of the labyrinth? Have you forgotten who you are speaking to? I am the last Archmage of Kyonen. I have been to many dangerous places, and this is just one of the many. It won't be the last. What do you need from the labyrinth? An answer to a question, a key to a secret, knowledge that can save many lives. My kinfolks were weaklings and cowards. They ran from danger, but one stood up to my enemy, and Baphomet will give me the weapon to win. Against an asteroid? Okay. For several years, I have thought about how to defeat the Earthfall. My enemy has no flesh, and is impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. Okay. It doesn't enslave, but destroys life itself, and I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to destroy Golarion. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthfall was resisted, but not one world, but several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium come to help the dying Golarion? If I manage to merge my world with another, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. That is a huge leap in logic. The denizens of Golarion will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane, just like your elf pals did. And you said they were cowards. God damn it, man. Alright, civilizations will not die. Our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. Is this how the demon lady got the idea to merge this place with the Abyss? Because this sounds very strange, similar. Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison, but only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and it is the goal of my research. Moving matter between planes is what interests me now. I stopped near strange symbols covering the wall of the labyrinth. I ran my hand over them to ensure they are real. Encrypted riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, 2 Minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I've wrapped around myself like a blanket. Do you want to connect planes? That's dangerous. The elf is silent for a moment. When he talks, there is disdain in his voice. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is this risk not worth the Thessalon Empire perishing before my eyes? Okay. Alright, Earth will destroy this empire. Does Golgon, the Cyclopes Kingdom... Cyclopes Kingdom deserve death? What about the Aboleth Empire? Another plane will pay for saving Golarion. There will be wars and then a new war will come. But we will survive, we will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn the victors. The one your mentor gave you? Yep, yes. Blinded by my pride, I tore to pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinfolk. I'm still not going to run, but the knowledge written in this notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. Whatever next. I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What was the future demon lord thinking when he wrote them while he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Was he still in his right mind? I will need help to understand the notes, otherwise decrypting them might take more than my charisma has given me. One of the Minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out and devoured it. Nice job. His bloodstained nose sniffs the air sharply, his bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I'm certain of my powers and the spell hiding me. I've done my work and can now leave this place, and still I linger. What is this strange presence I feel behind me, like someone is watching me? Despite all the protective spells, who are you? I ask carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness, a coy female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. The vision ended at the most interesting moment, didn't it? Please find the rest of the pages from this bark-covered book. I must know what happened next. Ivory Labyrinth. Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same. You can just continue the or replay the stories. Have you decided to join the crusade? I have decided not to. I'm afraid my path and the path of the crusade lead in the same direction, but alas, they are not yet one and the same. After the demons were driven from Canabras, the path into the War Room became open, if only temporarily. I'm planning on using this opportunity to visit. Good. Wish you interesting adventures. What did we get? We got a belt buckle. But what is it? Excuse me? Did it just disappear? It's definitely not here. Huh. Did we equip it? What happened here? Is the quest item? Doesn't look like it. Is that it? That's it. The Covenant of the Inheritor. The symbol of Iomedae, when placed on the belt, emits a holy aura. All party members in 30 feet get plus 2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Their weapon becomes good aligned and counts as if they were made of cold iron. That is very good. It's probably not going to go onto my wizard's thing. Alright, let's talk to the commander, who's me. Oh, hey. Let's loot the place first, hold on. Let's see. Anything interesting? Not really. Alright. That's good. Some good shit. Those are just normal. Yep. It's an honor that I can steal your stuff. Nice. Alright. Horse, horse, horse. Okay. Oh, a Cyclops. Oh, look at that! These are the dudes that I saved in the city. I haven't met them since then. Good afternoon, your commanderness. Do you remember us? We're the crew from the next door theater company, the one you saved in Canabras back when you weren't commanderness yet. As you can see, we've come on the campaign with you. I wanted to recruit these guys to the Grey Citadel as well, because I was kind of sure that they could be, but I couldn't find them. I don't know where they went, you know. Yes, we signed up to clean pots and mend the soldiers' clothes. Keeping up a theater in is expensive, so we all have to take side jobs, but we don't want to stop what we're doing. We're going to put on a play about your legendary feats. Of course, the crowd scenes are difficult. We can't find the people to play the hordes of demons, and we decided against using a ritual to summon real demons. It's probably wise. Luckily, we have Master Kem. He's invented a way to solve this problem using sound. We caught a pig and some piglets run away from a burned out village. We put the piglets in a box and scare them a little, and the sound they make is just like an approaching demon horde. Grandma, oh yeah, but the most important question is, of course, choosing the lead actor who will play the great knight commander. We had to ride Barney over it, breaking a number of lances, as well as a shovel, a rolling pin, and a set of back scratchers, but we just couldn't decide no matter what. Maybe you can help us. We have two candidates that are most suited to the role. One will have the honor of conveying your heroism upon the stage, Commander. Well, this definitely shouldn't be the Cyclops, I think. Don't you have any other actors who even vaguely resemble me? I don't need a theater like this. What if I order soldiers to throw you at? No! Are you mad? Is this with half elf a candidate for my role? Of course, Lily is most impressed with you and wants the role very, very much. Differences in appearance don't matter. She's a wonderful dancer, which would allow us to introduce elements of ballet into the play. Excellent. Cyclops actor. He's completely tame, believe me. Has a few issues with articulation, but what a powerful physique. We'll make him a nice costume, wash him up, brush his hair. Truth be told, in our show, you mainly just make short heroic exclamations at fateful moments like onward or we'll never give up, or my heart burns with courage. Lambkin can definitely handle the script. Alright, I've made my decision. To be honest, the Cyclops would be extra funny. But I'm just gonna go with Lily, the dancer. Wonderful, sorry we took you away from the important things heroes and commanders do. We're off to rehearsals. I mean, first we'll wash off some pots and then we're off to rehearsals. Let's go, you lazy lumps. Don't embarrass old grandma now. Nice. I'm happy that they survived. I am happy that they survived, actually. They seem like interesting dudes. Whoa. Arrow of Law. Nice. Silver buckle. I need to sell my junk. And by that I mean my useless items, not my body part. Nobody would buy that. What's in the chapel? We outfitted this tent to be used as our chapel, even with the less pious crusaders. Yeah. The altar of Ayamade. Sanctified to protect. The altar of Desna, the great dreamer. Cernea, hailing light. Torak, father of creation. Erastil, old Deadeye. Alright, there's a Desna altar. It's interesting that Desna plays such a role in this game. Like, she didn't seem that important when I chose her, but she has come up a few times now. I haven't talked to Ninio yet. I hope we meet Descari and Baphomet soon. I have numerous questions for them. They will probably not reciprocate, though, and you're going to ripped in health. Nura, Social, Leotar, Holgblade. Just looting the place, don't worry. Okay, nothing. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. A lot of money, too. Oh, those are all the chests. Okay. Okay. Commander's chest. Ah, that's my shared stash. And then there's that. Alright. Respects, Commander. I hope you will be able to spare some time after all the formalities. Happy to help the Coast Commander. Soziel, it's good to meet you, Commander. They will be my war table, probably. And it seems like that the respec dude didn't come with us, so he's probably still in the Defender's Heart. I want to check that. Queen, how do you pronounce it? Galfrey? I don't know. The Queen greets you with a stare. She has dropped the pompous air with which she just announced the 5th Crusade. The face of the rule of Mendes appeared calm and thoughtful. She has made her move and now waits her opponent's reply.
Commander, I'm satisfied with the troop review, but I do not expect they will be sufficient for the task.
Obviously.
You will have to prove yourself a shrewd leader and hire the necessary troops with the provided funds.
Oh, you're going to provide me with
I
funds.
have
That's
chosen
nice.
a target for your campaign, and that target is Dresden, our lost outpost within the World Wound. The Sword of Valor was kept there, a banner that was once carried by Iomade herself. Our greatest relic was lost when the city fell. I should make one thing clear from the start. The Sword of Valor is no mere symbol, but a powerful weapon against demons. The holiness of the banner weakens them and robs them of one of their most dangerous abilities, teleportation.
So the banner is still in the city? Why did I not take it? Can they not take it?
A forced march to Dresden awaits you. The Sword of Valor is kept somewhere within the Citadel. The demons probably think it's a hunting trophy. Its recovery is just as important as retaking the city itself. I hope the task is clear. I'm
Interesting.
sending 2 specialists to help you, along with the soldiers. A historian, Nura Denduar, and a cleric, Soziel Bainik.
Okay, so the Sword of Valor is still in the Citadel, so that means that that Dresden is still protected by the no teleportation rule, so the demons definitely know it's there. Why are they not doing something about it? Who knows? They only had 70 years.
One of the inquisitors of the Church of Iomade also wants to talk to you. The Honorable Leota, whom everyone calls Hawkblade.
Nice, we got an Inquisitor.
I do not wish to keep you, Commander. The matter I must discuss with you is extremely important, but it is not directly related to the Crusade. You no doubt wish to meet your new comrades and speak with Her Majesty. Therefore, I shall leave you now, but I ask that you seek me out in the camp at your earliest convenience.
Oh boy, so we got a leash around our neck, I guess.
Listen, it's amazing here. It's like I'm in a ballad. There's knights in shining armor, deadly dangers, glorious feats. We are going to show those demons. I'm so tired of sitting in a library reading books about history. It's time I took part in it.
You do know that you're like not even a meter tall, and the demons are very big. Just saying.
I'm glad to help our cause, Commander.
Oh.
If you have some time later, I'd like to speak with you further.
Alright, yeah, I think he's a companion.
You'll have plenty of time to talk. You're the Knight Commander's people now, her trusted advisors and companions.
They just leave.
Now then, will you please leave us?
Oh, she's
Irideth,
asking her.
You can go too.
Ooh, kinky. Do you remember this?
This. I thought this relic was destroyed many years ago. How strange it is to see it whole again. At one time, it gave me hope.
Just flashing our belt
I
buckle.
am pleased that this object will serve the Crusade once more.
Nice. Okay, so she wanted to take it. Is it like our precious? Do we want to give it to her? I'm going with a big fat no. I had a vision of Iomade giving her covenant to you.
I was young and did not fully understand the magnitude of the duty that had been entrusted to me. Iomade gave me hope and strength to see me through the trials ahead, and in so doing, she won my everlasting loyalty.
Nice. Do you remember the Ostrich-Sworn
Always.
battle? Okay.
No matter how arduous, no matter how dark the skies, no matter how much blood flows from my wounds, I shall stand with you. We shall fight for our loved ones and our friends, for the right to live and die free. We shall do everything we possibly can, and after that, we shall begin to do the impossible. And if the hour should come when our arms can no longer raise our swords, our bodies will become a shield to cover those who still have strength to fight. I, Golfrey, Queen of Mendev, swear this to you. This is my vow.
Okay, so it's Queen Goffrey. I get it.
I would proudly declare that to be true, and say that even Aurilu Vorlesh could not kill me on her first attempt. But to do so would be boasting. I was protected by my goddess. However, I was glad to see that, no matter how great the betrayer of humanity's power, it is nothing as compared to Iomede's might.
So why is Iomade not getting down, coming down here and finishing it? Do we want to give back the relic? I'd rather keep it, to be honest. Because it's good. But I think I'm kind of sure that it's a romance thing. It's a romance thing, probably. I don't remember what it did, though. I need to check what it did. It gave you something +2 checks on spellcasting things. Covenant of the Inheritor, huh? Oh, balls. +2 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. Right. You know what? I'm just gonna solve this easily. I'm gonna generate a random number, and on even one we keep it, on an odd one we give it to her. Well, we're giving it to her, and we'll see where it goes. Take this.
Let the Covenant's
we got XP
restoration into my hands be a good omen for this war. I thank you. I shall ask the priests to offer prayers for you, that Iomade may send you strength and fortitude in the coming battles.
It might have been a stupid thing, but you know. We'll see. We'll probably find more and more and more stuff.
Some actions may be deemed bold, or even extreme. And beyond those, there are some you might call the Queen's last resort. I am not a simple monarch. I am at war with the Abyss, a war which has lasted over 100 years. I cannot allow myself the luxury of caution. In you, I see a chance, and I am willing to stake everything on it.
Okay, so what is she talking about? I won a single battle, and she made me the commander.
However,
so,
you cannot blame me for putting you in charge of the crusade. I only formalized what had already happened in the hearts and minds of many. People spoke of the power that descended upon you and helped you save the Wardstones from corruption and total destruction. Word of this feat quickly spread far beyond the borders of Mendev. There was no other person who could better fit the role of Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade.
Alright, so you were pressured into it. You should know I received an unusual gift in the caves beneath Canabris. In a vision I saw the death of an angel called Lariel. Somehow he was able to grant me the ability to reveal the light of heaven.
Lariel. I knew him. He disappeared shortly before the world wound grew, and Dresden fell into the enemy's hands. In the chaos, we had more important concerns than investigating the fate of a single angel, even one so righteous and beloved as Lariel. And afterward, matters took a turn for the worse. The angels left us to go on this special mission.
I think they were just simply logged into the Wardstones.
It is so strange to hear the names I used to hear when I was young, like getting a message from the past. It is sad news, but it brings me back to the times when we strongly believed in our victory, and we rushed headlong toward it without fear. Could it be that such times have come again?
Nope. Did you know that the souls of angels from heaven are confined in the Ward Stones?
I had guessed as much. Many angels fought alongside us in the First Crusade.
Fast.
Heaven was unable to mobilize its full might to aid us, but individual celestials volunteered to fight for our cause. Then one day,
Oh yeah, there it
they
is.
all vanished, saying that they were setting off on an important mission. Not long after, Iomede's herald erected the first wardstone in Canobris, and then the others in cities across Mendev. Even back then, I had nagging doubts, but my faith in Iomede easily assuaged them. It is for us to serve the goddess after all, not to question her works. In
Okay.
any case, I am glad
Mission
you did not
to
allow the
retake
demons.
Dresden.
Of course, I shall answer.
Oh, we know how they did capture Dresden.
Everyone we saw today at the parade. First among them, the Eagle Watch, who remain a powerful force thanks to Irabeth's resourcefulness. Also marching with you are several minor knightly orders, as the minor volunteer units like to be called. And finally, I have personally selected some recruits from Nerosian.
Okay.
They have little in the way of battle experience, but great determination.
Alright, those
and a
that
thirst
survive.
to prove themselves. I've always thought that an army benefits from at least one such unit.
Alright, at least the ones that survive will definitely make some very nice experience
These
units.
forces, as I said, are not enough for a march on Dresden. You will have to hire additional troops with the funds that have been provided to you. But for a brave commander,
Okay.
and I hope you are one, that is just the beginning. If you retake Dresden, recover the holy power of the Sword of Valor, and gain a foothold in the region, then new armies will join under your banner. The Fifth Crusade is only beginning. Many battles and victories lie ahead.
Very nice. They kind of remind me of Abaddon from Warhammer 40k with their very successful and numerous crusades. It's been decades and no one has managed to retake the city. Why do you think we're
We
different?
have a chance now that we haven't seen in decades.
But why?
But it's more than that. You created this chance for us by foiling the demon's plans in Canabris. The army who attacked the city came straight from Dresden.
Alright.
Demon hordes from the Abyss are usually encamped there, but many of them perished on the streets
Oh,
of
so you
Canabris.
expect them to be weakened. I mean, they can teleport, so quick movement.
We must attack swiftly
Alright.
before they can restore their forces. When the city is free and the Sword of Valor appears before our soldiers, they won't be sending in any more reinforcements. Demons cannot teleport into an area protected by the banner of the goddess.
Alright, but the banner is still in the city. You said that it's still somewhere in the citadel, right?
Wonderful.
Alright. And what are you going to do?
Overlooking a spot of insubordination just at the moment. However, I shall answer you. I shall prepare the defenses at Nerosian and all the other border cities and plan the future of the Fifth Crusade. Does that satisfy your curiosity, Knight Commander?
Screw you too. I'd ask you to remain with us. The Dresden campaign is the hope of the crusade and the blessing of Iomade that you carry may be decisive in battle. Does the Church of Iomade really spend so much effort prolonging your life, Queen, just so you can watch the battle from the rear? You're the living banner of the crusades and your duty is on the front lines. I don't care for either. Thank you for your
Of
reply.
course.
Task is clear.
Splendid. Ah, yes. We have one final matter to attend to. It should be rather enjoyable.
Are you going to knight me?
Count, there you are. You received my instructions.
Oh no, she summoned him back. She's not letting him leave.
I did, though I did not have time to read the thing before I was dragged before your majesty. In truth, I was readying myself to depart.
No matter. I trust you will forgive your sovereign for the rather brusque summons, especially when you learn what prompted it. As you are aware, she has recently been appointed my Knight Commander of the Fifth Crusade. I spent a long while pondering whom to appoint to the highly sensitive post of Commander's Field Attaché and Advisor Plenipotentiary without portfolio. Congratulations, Count.
Dick.
It is a great honor, I suppose.
Darian's cool expression varies, but he seems not to be fully cognizant of what is happening. That or he's holding himself tightly in check. It is a great honor, I suppose, yeah. What a wonderful gesture, your majesty. I imagine our dear Count would have been inconsolable if you hadn't given him this chance to serve the common cause.
I knew you would approve, Commander.
The queen bestows a smile on you, then brings her gaze to rest on Darien once
I
more.
had my doubts about whether you were ready for such a responsibility, Count. But your conduct in Kenoblis
Nice.
has put
I
my
like
mind
it.
at ease. So, you will travel with the troops to Dresden. Only the commander may remove you from your post. But I trust that you will dutifully fulfill her orders and make a good showing of yourself. Especially since word of your appointment, Count, will reach the court at any moment. All of Mendev's nobility will be following your successes in service to the nation, including all of your devoted admirers. I even heard that one bard with whom you are particularly friendly has already begun composing a ballad to honor your heroic participation in the crusade and your faithful service to the commander here.
She's just the right amount of dick.
Your largesse truly knows no bounds, dear cousin. I am most gratified by the honor you have shown me.
The count offers a bow, either as a sign of respect or in order to hide his flushed face. Only the barest quaver can be heard in his voice.
Then let's get going. May Iyomade help us.
There we go. Talk to the army quartermaster. Anivia is here. So tell me straight, how'd that brawl at the Grey Garrison end? I heard rumors, of course, that's kind of my job, you know, to listen. You have no idea of what cobblers, the Crusaders... Cobblers, that's a word for stories and lies. Okay, say about you. Some say that Iyomade came to you and appointed you her herald. Others say that you died and an honest-to-God angel is now leading the army disguised as you. Still others say it was just an explosion at an alchemist lab and I'm the one spreading rumors about your powers, I wish. Okay. But, you know, you really have changed since the Grey Garrison. It's hard to describe, but you've become kind of stronger, more charismatic, more stately, smarter, more dangerous. I don't know if we get a bonus out of this, but I'm gonna go with smarter. More dangerous. I have a gut instinct. Okay, so you can actually go for that. I have a gut instinct about these things. If I didn't, I'd already be dead. You're a dangerous commander, and by Desna, I hope you'll be dangerous to our enemies and not to yourself. Tell me about yourself. Alright, where are you from? I was blown in by the wind and found in a cabbage patch. Sorry, that's an old habit of mine. I don't have babbling about my past, but you saved my skin, so I guess I kinda owe it. She's from Nidal. I don't really care about you. When I was 12, the monks in the Silent Shroud came to us creepy guys with their mouths soon shut. They are the guards of Nisrock. Mom gave me to her friends and we hid in a secret temple of Destiny. I never saw my mom again. Okay, thank you for your answers. I have to go. Alright, you watch yourself now. I'll definitely talk to her, just... Let's also do something today. Because I just been reading text. Okay, the League of the Inspiring card, yes. Irbeth is here, good. So what quests do I have? Talk to the army quartermaster, we will do that. The Dragon's Fate, while the world burns, the Inquisitor is awaiting. A farewell. The young cleric wants to oh, the Inquisitor is also a companion. And opening. A band of cultists who participated in the attack on Canabras is retreating in the direction of Dresden. The first task of the commander of the army is to capture and eliminate them so they cannot warn the demons. In pursuit of the past. Okay. And that is all the quests. So I need to talk to the quartermaster, which I'm going to do immediately. Who the hell is Hiller? Oh, Hiller came with us. Hold on, I went the wrong way. Which way is it then? It's this way. Hiller is the dude that I can respec at, I think. Yep. I don't need to go back. You've earned the title of commander. Canabra still stands to you, thanks to you, but you have to doubly be on your guard. Your eminence places a target on your back, and there are assassins about. Do you anything about the pathfinder named Finian Dismar? Which influential crusaders did you save from the Spinner of Nightmares? Tell me about the conversation of the Spinner of Nightmares. I need brave and experienced fighters, my companions, and I need good training. Good, he came with us. This I've definitely heard the name before. Of course you have, I'm a Pathfinder too, so now you are the commander in these lands. What about Lady Ore? When I left for the wound, she had just taken up the position. I'm afraid Ore perished during the Third Crusade. Yes, now I remember. Finian Dismar went missing in the wound at the end of the Second Crusade. His name had been on the list of the fallen for a while. Here I am, alive and well. Write in your list that I'm back, and soon I'll file a detailed report about everything that happened to me. Finian's will is full of joy. I knew it was probably a misunderstanding, but now everything will return to normal. I need to write to my folks. They probably think I'm dead too. Poor lad. But such is the fate of a Pathfinder. We face the unknown, but sometimes the unknown wins, and our minds cannot take it. Influential Crusaders. Master of Illusions. This is the Eye of Truce. It allows me to see through illusions. My friend got it from the priest of Nethys. However, neither this monocle nor my network of agents were adequate to prevent the attacks, and we were already too late. Spinner of Nightmares decided to strike at the Cruciform Cathedral. They had gathered to celebrate the victory of the First Crusade. It was a great holiday, and there was a lavish ceremony. The spinner had named an Incutilis, a sentient and rather ominous cephalopod from the other end of the world. She'd raised this from an Elver and trained it Calvary, and she cast an illusion on it so everyone would see it as a tiara. The moment its shell was placed on Entoclitus's head, whatever the fuck are these names, the cephalopod would release its tentacles and penetrate the priest's skull. Its poison would seep into his brain, and it would seize control over his dead body. Unfortunately, we were able to stop this menace in time. I spotted the Spinner of Nightmares in the crowd, chased her down, and we ended up crossing swords on the roof of the cathedral. I nearly defeated her, but she fled upon a giant stallion, which was able to run across the air as if it was on the ground. I was close to catching her. She'd suffered a setback, but I let her escape. We'll talk about this later. There we go. I will... Good luck with your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Indeed, they are. We need... tier bait stand. Social...
That is not far.
Is this the Inquisitor dude? No. This is the, Historian. So where are they? I'm gonna go to Social. To Sausage. Chapel tent. Is he in there or is he outside? There he is, as I
Hello
said.
again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Of course. Are those dragons on your chest or? Oh no, it's a parrot. It's some kind of bird.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
What are you painting? The cleric's eyes linger mournfully on the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird. There it is, the rainbow-tailed bird. The symbol of Shellin. Oh, love, music, beauty, right? 5 people dressed in robes stand before the temple. Men and women, young and old, they all gaze back at you with radiant happiness and joy in their serene
My brothers
eyes.
and sisters in faith. They sent me for help, and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on her way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabris, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple.
Nice.
I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
I'm sorry for your loss. They fulfilled their duty honorably. This is why you have to treasure every moment you spend with the loved ones you have. Today you're together, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. I hope you last longer than your brethren when the real battle begins.
You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken.
Yep.
Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
Nice. Who are you and how could you possibly have used some
My
enemy?
name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty.
Yep.
Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy.
I am
have
still
no
voting
doubt that
giant
we will
swords are
win this
better.
war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
I agree with that.
Yes, I have a personal request. Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabris behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important.
Alright.
I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort.
Sure.
I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Nice.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Alright. Is the painting really a painting? No, it's an empty canvas. God damn it, developers. I cannot zoom in on the map proper, so... Argus Gurm, Healer... Eagle Watch... There it is, there's Hoagblade.
All according to plan.
Leotar Hoagblade. Commander, let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I am Leotar Hoagblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Ayamade, the Bringer of Light. I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count Darian Arende. Are you one of Prelate Harlan's followers? Leotar's face freezes for a moment, but he nods. Yes, of course. What is your opinion on his atrocities? Usually people reveal such things about themselves only to their confessor, not to some secure stranger. Still, I did ask for your help and that imposes certain obligations upon me. Let me put it like this. I spent enough years by Prelate Harlan's side to learn how to keep him from going over the line. Even as extraordinary man, the vengeful sword of our goddess in human form, he was fighting in the vanguard, fearlessly taking down demons, exposing cultists and plots by himself. He had served the Inquisition twice as long as I have, and eventually his own paranoia and monumental sense of responsibility eroded his mind. May Ayamade guard his soul. What brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Ayamade in an investigation of utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusaders has plenty of matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. The Inquisitor's open face instantly reveals his feelings. He frowns and looks through you, lost in thoughts for a moment. I suppose that you have already heard about Count Ariande's story. I refer to the tragedy at Heaven's Edge Estate. You are going to investigate this old case again, aren't you? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared account of what exactly happened at the estate and how it happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes and I still remember it clearly. Even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Haven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev before the world wound, and yet on that day it turned into a labyrinthine house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for the digression. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about that incident seemed odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send to Canabris for help, even though the agony spanned many hours? We found the demons dead with their heads cut off, and we got into the estate. How were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? If the demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defenses, why has this never been repeated since the tragedy at Haven's Edge? You're the only person who can help me, Commander. Not really, but sure, game, we'll take that. Because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army's route will take you near the site of the tragedy. Haven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout all these years, and only the Count has the power to break the seal. He's unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside, and in any case he won't like me sniffing around his family seat. But if you, as his commander, express your wish to visit the estate, he will be obliged to fulfill it, and I will simply follow you as one of your attendants. Alright. Did you question Daria himself? I did, but the Count insisted he couldn't remember anything about the incident due to severe shock. He saw the demons at the very beginning, when they appeared as a celebration to announce the onset of the plague and mock their victims. He also witnessed the death of his mother, Countess Silena. Sorry. That was all that he would tell me. We had found the young Count sleeping like a log on the floor in one of the rear chambers, having drunk about half the family wine cellar all by himself. There's no reason to disbelieve on that matter. So you suspect that he's hiding something, that he's to blame for the tragedy? I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions so that it doesn't affect the investigation. There is saying among my colleagues that suspicion is the mother of prejudice, and prejudice is married to failure. I can only tell you that Count Aaron Day wasn't suffering from demonic possession, the most common malaise in our country at the time. Prelate Harlan himself examined the boy after the tragedy, and he didn't sense anything awry with him. Alright. What do you expect to find now? I was a young and inexperienced Inquisitor when I first visited Haven's Edge 10 years ago. My skills have improved significantly since then. Also, you aged like shit then. Like, I'm going grey, but it was only 10 years ago, then what are you, like 30 something? You should have that look, that dude. And I have paid dearly for that. My arsenal includes many spells and techniques dedicated to gathering information about people and events. Almost all of them require me to be physically present in a place where the event in question happened. That is why I must return there. Fine, I will help you. Thank you, Commander, and I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see it at Haven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escort when it's time to travel to the estate. When we get there, I will also require your help during the investigation. You will have to follow me, observing my actions as an independent witness. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me. I will remain here for a while. I have to go. Alright, so I think I talked to anyone other than the Quartermaster. Is that dude the Quartermaster? Oh, you have to go around, huh? Horgus is somewhere around here. Oh! May Canabras be damned. Anonymous pamphlet. I spit on the streets of Canatris. Spit on the... Okay. Alright, so someone is spreading propaganda. I will not read that, I'm sorry.
I'll go ahead.
Getting tired of reading. Camellia. Nice. The neat smile on Camelia's lips disappears so quickly you almost wonder if you imagined it. Greetings. What do you think of the powers you received from me? People of noble descent grow accustomed to ample opportunity. The powers I receive from you seem you are useful, but I see no point in treating them with excessive piety. Your speech tells me you are of noble birth. You are most insightful. I fine quality to have. Camille's laughter ends, and unspoken words hang in the silence. Still, I believe that being of noble birth does not give anyone the right to look down on others. Forgive me, my questions disturb you. I couldn't resist such a noble and beautiful lady. I will stop bothering you immediately if talking to me Upsets you. Wow, we're not going that. Well, I suppose we all have our good and bad qualities. I wouldn't have pegged you as a philosopher. I won't keep you. The dawning smile on Carmelia's face freezes and quickly dies away. Oh, we leveled up. Nice. What do we get? I'm just going to go for my usual ones. Oh. I can only pick up. I can pick up spell specialization. Interesting. Two higher for level. Okay. Every time you gain a level in your spellcasting class, you can choose a new spell to replace the selected. Yeah. I can replay my focus spell, which was Fireball, but I will not. All right. Oh, I picked up displacement. Very good. Very good. I'm not stupid. I'm not completely stupid. There's Spiked Pit. I cannot really pick up those. These are level 2s. Resist Energy would be great, though. I don't know how frequent it will be. Frequent it will be to pick up new spells from scrolls, right? Ranged touch attack, strike target. On a successful hit, you deal 1d6 points of force damage per 2 caster levels, d5d6. A creature struck by any of these subjects is to a bull rush attempt. The force has a strength modifier equal to your intelligence reserve charisma modifier, whichever is the highest. The CMBT for the force bull uses your caster level and its as its base attack bonus, adding the force's strength modifier and a +10 bonus for each additional blast that hits from you in a straight line, and the creature must make a reflex save or fall prone. This is a lot of bullshit for an attack that is not very useful, I feel like. I think I'm gonna pick protection from energy, most definitely, because that's temporary immunity to spells. I can make somebody immune to spells. See invisibility communal, that's not bad. Also there's Spiked Pit, which can eat up enemies. Resist energy communal is also very good. And a hold person is also very good, though that's one ability. Alright. We'll see. Oh! Crap, I clicked out of the screen. I think that just getting spells is gonna be relatively easy if the game goes on as it has been going on for a while now, because I can buy scrolls relatively easily. There you are, I've been waiting. As you see, I have joined the crusade. I do not know how to swing the sword, but war is costly and I have money. Besides, my intellect and business sense may prove useful even on the battlefield. Besides, I believe I owe you an apology. Amulet of Blackened Mirror? Sexy. The way I behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You're an honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander. And you are friends with Queen Galfrey. Galfrey? I immediately forget how to pronounce her name. Such persistent... Goffrey. Such persistence deserves respect. Please allow me to give you this magical amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. What can you tell me about Count Darian Arenday? The nobles of Carnadris should be acquainted with each other, shouldn't they? He's a brilliant young man with a brilliant pedigree. And that story of his, the nobility, is the glue that keeps our society together. I suppose this is why demons so often choose their targets as their estates as primary targets. Who would notice the demons' bloody massacres if they only slaughtered poor country folk? Well, thank you. The Arenday family shared the tragic plight of the Gwyrms. Along with many other members of the nobility, they fell victim to a treacherous attack during a major celebration taking place at their family estate. I hadn't received an invitation and was slightly assaulted by the snub, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. The gods saved me from a terrible fate. You have met a terrible fate, haven't you? All the guests died that day from a magical demonic disease. It was demonic gonorrhea. Why have you decided to support the Crusades? With all due respect, that's none of your business. I have my reasons. Perhaps I felt a rush of patriotism when Canabras was destroyed. Anyways, why would you think I never supported the Crusade? We learned that he was smuggling in supplies for the Crusaders, actually, to the city to help them. Perhaps I simply don't like to brag about my donations. Yep. Ostentatious charity only attracts beggars. I'd wager that Irbeth has no idea whose money she's spending on drinks and supplies. I have to go. I think you are going to be the quartermaster. Will Sir Grams, the camp quartermaster. There we go. Quartermaster, at your service. How may I be of help? Show me what you have. Okay, so he is selling no spell scrolls, which sucks. He sells a lot of stuff, though. Interesting. Ah, yeah, that's the same. We have that amulet. Mighty Fists. Interesting. Knight's Challenge. Dueling. Oh, +1 bonus to CMD on disarm attempts. Alright. Well, that's not good. Shit. I thought he would be selling spell scrolls. We had a very good spell scroll vendor in in Canabras. Hopefully we'll get another one. Maybe we can actually just go back there too. We'll see. What a jolly looking fellow, by the way. I saw you talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what did she want? I don't know, Commander. She never introduced herself, but I bet she's not a part of our army. I know all our soldiers by name and sight. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first I thought she was a messenger from Mendev. She definitely wasn't one of us, but now I see how it all looks mighty shifty. She was some sort of spy then. What are your duties at the camp? A little bit of everything. What's an officer to a soldier? Strict father. So what does this quartermaster like myself? Make a quartermaster like myself. Something like their mom. That's what. I make sure the lads have everything they need to defeat the enemy and come back from the battle in one piece. That means food, firewood, medicine, tents, mended clothes, fixed weapons. The horses the horses have got to be fed and watered so they grow big and have nice flowers. The camp's got to be fortified by the evening and broken up by the morning. I make sure the wages are paid on time and the wagon wheels don't squeak. And there are reports. Gods, until you ask, I never realized how many duties I actually had. What do the soldiers think of their new commander? They mostly tell tales about your unusual power, but they don't shy away from talking about you as a person too. Soldiers are always like that. If Ayamade herself descended from heaven, you bet they'd be jabber on about how she grips her sword and how good she looks in her armor. Word is that you possess some special magic and no spells that no one's ever seen. In Mendev before, people say you can do all sorts of stunts, turn into a dragon. Not yet. That's a different mythic path. Throw lightning bolts. That's almost true. I didn't pick up lightning yet. Fly across the sky. Sadly, we don't have a fly spell, and it seems like Pathfinder doesn't have one. And that you specialize in this one spell that lets you carousel and make love all night long without ever flagging. I haven't seen that one either, well, on level up selection, but I don't know where they got that last one from. You'd think they weren't righteous warriors of light, but common soldiers, how? Tell me about yourself. This isn't much to tell, really. I was born in Cadabras in a humble family. I got an education, taught myself to read and write. Got drafted into the army, spent 3 years as shield bearer in the first line. I left after I did my time and joined the Stonemasons Guild, then moved on to the shipwrights and rose to a crew chief. Sailed to Iobaria twice and returned with goods. Made some money, built a house, but haven't started a family yet. I think I will after we are done with this war. Red flag, he's going to die. But a few years ago, something started growing at me. I got this feeling like I needed to go home, and there was a storm headed for my native city. And when there's trouble in Mendev, there's only one thing to do. You go to the recruiter and sign up for the army. And so I did. At first they wanted to make me an infantry sergeant, but then they decided I'd be better fit in the supply department. I can take care of army property, and I'm pretty handy around the warehouse, not to mention I know how to manage a band of helpers. And so that's how I became quartermaster. You can also read and write, which is very important. Okay, so I talked to the quartermaster. What now? Oh, I should have done that before. Okay, whatever. Well then, I just did this for nothing. Whenever the wearer of this amulet uses a hex, the DC of the saving throw is increased by 1. You have a lot of hexes, so we are going to give that to you. Stealth is not gonna help you though. Alrighto, so what the hell do we do now? I need to talk to my dear friend the Count. Oh yeah, that's the cemetery. We are probably going to go for the cemetery first. Where is that guy? Here he is. What the hell was that? My texture just stretched across the whole map. There you are. I'd love to visit Heaven's Edge and see the Ariande estate someday. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking. Now I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense. I simply must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we were to celebrate it in Haven's Edge? It's not far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a bona fide, I don't know, haunted house. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you to. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Are you really going to throw a banquet at the very place where your whole family died? Let's continue this discussion after the Battle of Dresden. If you want to celebrate your triumph, we have to make it happen. Alright, deal. Perfect. You'll have a bowl. I'll make sure of it. I already have 2 bowls. Well, not my character, but, you know. And I think we should sell some stuff. Now that I think about it. Because I'm very heavy. Where is the quartermaster? Oh, there he is. I just ran past him. I didn't remember which tent it was. It's an honor. It is. Okay, I think I'm gonna sell this. And this. Why do I even have that? And this. And I'm gonna sell these. And this. And maybe those two. I'm just gonna sell all of these. Longsword of right. What if it's a longsword of left? I'll try not to sell all my magic weapons at first. Maybe I'll need them. This is two-handed. Right. Right, let's keep the magic weapons for now, I guess. Okay, that's constitution damage, which is good. Okay. These don't take too much space. Oh yeah, I also need to get more, what's its name? Scrolls scribbling equipment. So do I just go to, oh yeah, there's an out the area thing. He's a cleric, right? We'll see. He might be better than the shaman, though the shaman now got very, very strong, I think, or very, very upgraded. Alright, so we are right there. This is Oh yeah, I need him in the party, obviously, because it's his quest. You can now control armies on the global map. Winning battles against demon forces will provide you with a number of benefits, such as resources to help your economy, relics with which can be turned into powerful new items for your party, captured enemy fortifications that previously blocked the advance of both your party and your armies. These fortifications can be rebuilt into forts for your own troops. Enemy armies differ in their strength, by which is displayed as a number next to the army's name. By hovering over the enemy army, you can learn more about its composition and the reward that it's guarding. Okay. You can switch between party management and army command modes by clicking the banners at the top. Oh, that's very good. Of the screen. In army mode, you can select armies by either using the panel on the left, clicking on the figures on the map. Much like your party, enemies use roads to move around the map. To move an army must spend movement points, which can be restored by resting for 1 day. And we will immediately return to, because I screwed up. Do I have a save game? Auto save. I don't know when that was, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'd like to return whatever. I'll just check something. Alright, Canabras. A fatigued character cannot charge. Yes, we are fatigued. Cancel. Enter. I just want to check if the vendor is still there. The scroll vendor. Over at the north gates now. Oh. So we cannot go back there. That is unfortunate. Well, lesson learned. Lesson learned. We've lost that vendor, unfortunately. But I can re-enter Canabras. Let's see what happens here. I'll need to go back because I'll need to get Social in my party. Oh, I can just leave. Alright. I'd like to go back there first. And then back there, alright. Yep, it is unfortunate. I forgot that I need him in the party. My mistake. Just wasted some time. Do I get auto-rested? No. Can I just rest like this? Yes. I don't need to go into my... I do not need to go into my stuff. My... what is it called? Tent. There we go. We need the kit. Yeah. Oh, she can only create spells that she knows, huh? Where am I? There we go. Yep. I can create all the spells that I know. That's very good. Alright. Alright. Let's do one of these. Okay. Rest.
Ouch! I broke a nail. It must be nice to be a knight like you. You can clip your nails short and not wear any makeup. And no one says a thing.
So what would happen if you didn't wear any makeup?
This lady's
Would the demons
strange.
refuse to die because you're not looking the part?
Yep. That's my question too, basically. Alright. So we're no longer fatigued. That was unfortunate, but we needed to do it. It does place me into my tent, though. Oh, but I don't need to leave. I can just go area exit. Very nice. That is very nice of the developers to have thought of that. That's a nice quality of life. Nino. Alright, let's go there. Path to this location is unknown. So... I have to move my army. Hold on. We'll need to figure this out. I will also save, because... Ah, I see. There we go. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna have to get used to that to those controls. How unfair. They were all so young. They had their whole lives ahead of them. They sacrificed themselves, and an old cripple like me still lives. The painting, it burned like everything else in the house. There's nothing left for me to remember you by. Nothing. A young man throws a handful of soil. I read oil. Soil into the open grave and stand beside it for a while. Lost in thought. Finally he sighs and steps back. Just quite the throw. Social throws a handful of soil into the grave in front of him. He takes a deep breath and prepares to speak, but it seems that he simply cannot find the right words. The cleric wipes his tear-filled eyes, gathers his rolls, and says in a gentle voice, I wish you a warm welcome in Shaylin's realm. We will win this war, I swear to you. We will banish the ugliness and evil, make the world richer, and let peace blossom in it. We'll make sure anything like this... He breaks into sobs mid-sentence, then falls silent without finishing his declaration. Thank you for everything you've done for us. You fought honorably and remained steadfast in your duty until your final breath. Your deeds will not be forgotten. How long will this take? I'm sick of the ceremonies. Nope. They are dead. What's the big deal? We are going to stay silent. Social and the townspeople respectfully fold their hands in silent prayer. What is that? An elven woman shrieks in horror, disrupting the atmosphere of silent mourning. Her trembling hand points at something moving inside a grave. Suddenly a corpse climbs out of the ground, wafting a horrible stench from its rotting body. It's a zombie, run! Fight off the undead. There's quite a few of them. Maybe you should... no?
We won't fall here.
Alright.
I swear it.
Great. I have not leveled you up yet, so that's good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You rolled a 1. Dick. Zombie Lord. That's not good. Oh, it's you. So it's protection from evil communal. Restoration lesser. That's good. Prayer. I have not checked your spells, that is true. Bit of luck. For the next round, anytime the target rolls a d20, they may roll twice and take the more favorable result. That is good. Unbreakable Heart. Yeah, more unbroken saving throws, mind affecting effects. Divine Fortune. Okay. So it's like bit of luck but self-target. Channel positive energy. Channeling positive energy causes burst heals at all living creatures. But it should damage them, right? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know how you damage then. He might not be able to damage. He might not be able to damage then. Let's see. Nice! That was a nice hit. That was a beautiful hit.
Cover me, all right?
Nice. That was a good hit too. They seem to be all targeting the cleric. Quite interesting.
No glory without risk.
Quite interesting. It's good because we can just heal the cleric. Alright. I don't know why they are defaulting to Burning Arc. Why she defaults to Burning Arc. Do I even have that spell? Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. It works now. I don't know why it does that. But on this occasion, we actually do want to do that, by the way. That's a pretty shitty roll.
You won't survive me.
Okay. That's an interesting predicament we are here. Touch of Good. Bonus on attack rolls, skill checks, ability checks, and saving throws equal to half of your level in the class that gave you access to this domain. That is not bad. Prayer. He is basically like my Divination Wizard. He can do a lot of buffs. Will I be better off with just attacking?
Begone, fiend!
Begone, thought. I'm inclined to just grease the ground. And then whoever falls, falls. There we go.
The Inheritor,
You
guide
rolled a
my
2.
blade.
Congrats. Of course. Nice. Nice. Oh, look at that area of effect attack. It's because of my my mythic stuff. How many more do you wish to okay. This sucks. Alright. I think I need to reload this because they put me in a very, very shitty position. So I think I'm just gonna spam the I think I'm just gonna spam the area of effect damage of the paladin. That seems to be the best of all worlds. And then we'll see if we can kill him with that. Alright. I thought we ran away too, for a moment. Okay, so I need to remove my ranged attackers.
Yet another obstacle.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run out here. I'm gonna try and not concentrate ourselves too much. I'll try to run out too. There we go. One out of 9. Good. Okay. That's not okay though. Okay. Alrighty. What if I do this? Yep.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Nice. God damn it. Leave her alone. Dicks. Wow, that was great. I don't know why I tried to do that. Because I'm an idiot, that's why. That's a good hit though.
Into the fray.
Of course you got hit. Wow, this is not going good. This isn't going good. Nice, that was a good hit though. I like that.
Are you wounded?
Indeed you are.
You won't survive me.
This was not
Alright, let's see this again.
plan.
Let's see this again. They are putting me in a very, very shitty position. And it's going to be toss of the coin. It just basically depends who they focus on. More or less. Because, yeah. Would need to control them, but it's gonna be difficult to control them because I'm in the middle of it. So, maybe I should break this way, actually. Because they don't seem to be coming from here. It might be a better option. Alright. We're gonna run here. And we're gonna buff up the same way. Why are you not... There we go. Protection from evil. We're going to start moving there. So we only need to fight one way. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. That was nice. That was nice. Knocked it over. Immediately knocked it over. Good. You can finish that off too. Nice. God balls, damn it. That's with 2 buffs on it. Thanks. That was great.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
That was excellent. Nice. Okay. Okay. Alright. Nice it. Okay, so this is one. There we go. How do I... Channels positive energy that can choose to deal... That how do I choose? How do I choose which one it does? Like it didn't give me a prompt. Oh my god. Alright.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You seriously missed. You son of a bitch.
You won't survive me.
Cool. We're still just as in a shitty position as before. That's good damage at least. Alright. That you rolled a 6 instead of a 7. Thank you. So how do I choose? How do I choose what it does? Does it have a different spell? No, it doesn't. All creatures all creatures of one time, either living. This spell or ability can be used in that doesn't help me. Damage undead. Oh, okay, so that's the other one. I thought that was a... Yeah, fair. It says it's just positive energy, and it doesn't have a negative one. True enough. There we go. Fair enough.
Distract them for me.
Nice. I think that Amber is dead. I couldn't get her out in time. Which sucks because she's great. You could do this. And try to get out, but that's like 4 attacks of opportunity. Yeah. There's just no way it's gonna get out. Nice. Are you? You. There we go. Amber couldn't get out. Unfortunately, they ganged up on her.
Are you wounded?
Yeah, you are. Because, you're just gonna heal. There we go. Now she doesn't have negative points. Which is good. There we go. You missed. That's also good. Nice. We killed even more enemies. I can shank these guys. And you're gonna fall over too. Nice.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Make every strike.
You rolled a 1. Thank you. Thank you, my dude. That was excellent. I was really hoping you would cast it, but unfortunately not. This fight is evil. This fight is very, very evil because I cannot set up my team They just throw me in the middle of it. And then be happy with it. It's not gonna be difficult once we can actually... also, I should level them up. It's not gonna be too difficult once I can actually make it to a position that we are not surrounded. So that might be the first turn. I might just run out. And be done with that. Oh shit, I clicked out of the screen. Sorry about that. Alright, Zombos are coming. Amber and my other wizard is... And the wizard is the one that I need to take out first thing. Because, hold on. We could try... blocking off one path. Yeah, that's why we need to take them out first. We could just play this game too. There we go. Alright. Let's just move out, I guess. Alright. Then don't shoot the second shot. Alright. That looks better. I like that. There we go. Grease for the win. Okay, I need to get you out of there somehow. It's 3 attacks of opportunity though. We'll still risk it. There we go. She's dead if she stays in there. There's just no two ways about it. What if I do this?
The light take you.
Are you kidding me? Oh my dog. She needed to hit a 2. She rolled a 1. I am so fucking pissed. Of course you get hit because they roll a 16.
Cover me, all right?
There we go. Nice, that was good. I like that.
You won't survive me.
I'm not even surprised at this point. I'm just gonna buff him up because he will be able to do a lot of work for us here. He's going to be able to do a lot of work. Of course you rolled a 19. Yeah, you did. Of course you did. They're immune to sleep, right?
Surrender or else.
Yeah, they're immune to sleep. Are you immune to blind?
Too late for apologies.
I think this is mind affecting. Spell description curse, so it might not be. Okay, target has no blank. Are you buffed already? You're buffed already, so you don't need to use that again. Just burning hands, I guess. There we go. That was pitiful damage. I'm proud. Alright. Time to damage the undead. You're gonna punch that guy. Be gone, thought. And
Stab you or zap you.
wow, you actually hit! Look at that shit! I didn't know that was allowed! There we go. Oh yeah, I got a bit of luck too. Nice, there we go, and the AoE killed the other one. Nice, nice, nice. Mythic abilities, ahoy. Of course you rolled a 19. Because you're special, your mom told you. Alright. Nice, nice. Nice. Now what do I do with you? Whatever. There we go. And now it's dead. That's fine. Whatever. We'll just get her up. What can we do? A bit of luck. That is okay. There we go, we need that. These guys got the penalty of it, right? Yep, yeah, they did.
Distract them from me.
You rolled a 2 and... Okay, so what is this? Illusory copies of themselves. I don't need that yet. But I can use this. Nice. Some damage at least. Can I kill that guy?
Make every strike count.
Yep, there we go. Just spread the damage. Just spread the damage. That's what we're here for.
The Inheritor, guide my
At least it fell over. I guess.
Fall.
Nice. It already did.
Time to share your
There we go. There we go. Finally. There are 2 of you still, huh? What's acid do to you? Nice.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Excellent. Not the best. Ember is taking a dirt nap, but we'll do it. We'll solve that. That was an ugly fight. That is a very evil fight. I like that. They didn't let me set up. I like that. With a heavy heart, Social looks at the corpses of his friends, returned to rest by his own hand. What is this twisted mockery? Who could possibly... Wait, what's this? He bends down and recovers something from the ground. Take a look at this. Social hands off a black onyx gem. Once precious, this stone is now covered in cracks, falling apart in your grip as you examine the engraved Minotaur's head. The unholy symbol of Baphomet. The cleric's voice, perplexed at first, fills with rage as he speaks. Cultists, simply murdering my friends was not enough for them. Now they have come to the funeral and desecrate their graves. Yep. Looks like some of the townspeople were only feigning their grief. They will pay for everything they've done when we find them. You're right, they can be far. We can't allow them to torture anyone else this way. Wait, the townspeople fled the undead without knowing they have a traitor among them. Wherever they are in great danger. We must find them. I agree, but first, let's loot. Okay, and also level up. Mercy, we got a mercy. Very good. Just the usual trickery, persuasion, and I offset the stealth malice last time. I think I'm gonna go for use magic device so that they can actually cast some scrolls. Mercy Dazed uses the lay on hands to heal damage to one target. The target is no longer dazed. Removes disease. The target is no longer fatigued. Removes sickened. No longer staggered. I think I want to go for either fatigued or diseased. I think I'm gonna go with fatigued. That is the status effect that I ran into the most. Their character's number of attacks per round has increased very, very good. I thought it was level 5, but it is apparently level 6 that they get that. Key power, there we go. And Zen Archer bonus feat. Oh, okay. Athletics and mobility, for sure. And perception. Bark Skin, Scorching Ray. I don't think we need any more Scorching Rays. Speed is great. 2 enhancement boosts existing natural armor. I think I'm gonna go for Bark Skin. Combat mobility. Attacks of opportunities caused when you move out within the... Oh! A condition that makes you lose your dexterity bonus to armor class, if any, also makes you lose dodge bonuses. Dodge bonuses stack with each other, unlike most types of bonuses. Excellent. Deflect arrows. You may deflect it so that you don't take damage. You must be aware of the attack and not flat-footed. Attempting to deflect a ranged attack doesn't count as an action. We don't have free hands though, because I'm fairly certain bow and arrow is considered both hands. Dodge. Dodge bonus to your AC, condition that makes it, there we go. Improved precise shot. Your ranged attacks ignore anything but total concealment and cover. Ignore the mischance granted to targets by anything less than total concealment. Total concealment provides their normal benefits. Many shot. Fires 2 arrows, but I already fired twice. Okay, and rapid shot. I already fire multiple shots, so I either want to go with combat mobility, which sounds very good. It would allow me to disengage much faster, or precise shot. I think I'm gonna go with combat mobility. Let's see if it works.
Who, me?
Yep, you. Danger sense. Oh, reflex save. Avoid trap plus the dodge bonus to AC against made by traps. Okay. That is not bad, but we usually don't walk into the trap. Use magic device, yes. Let's just dump points into that. I can choose a spell. Blur. Can I pick up blur? There we go, blur. Right? Oh no, displacement is the one that I want, that I was thinking about. I don't think that he can pick up displacement, huh? Doesn't look like it. Oh, because displacement is level 3. Because displacement is level 3. That's why I cannot pick it up yet. Blindness would not be bad though. I don't think I want anything that's damaging on him. Or control, more or less. The other one that I'm thinking about is false life. That wouldn't be bad either. Or mirror image, but I already have that. And mage armor. Do I have mage armor? Hold on, let me check. Yes, I do. All right, so that's not anything that I need either. Enlarged person is not gonna help him because it's dexter, not dexterity. It's strength. I could pick up Cat's Grace, so that he can self-buff. Either that or blindness. Blindness is an aspect. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Throw anything. CMB, trickery and stealth. Not bad, but I think raw stats would still be better. Like just casting a Cat's Grace. I don't know. Blindness is great though. And the more people have blindness, the better. But we don't have Cat's Grace. Let's go with that. Let's ruin our character, worst case scenario. We got another hex now. Very good. Arcana is pretty wasted. Religion is not. Persuasion, magic device, sure. Which one do we want? Misfortune. Take the worst result. That is not bad. Healing is reroll ability checks, attack saving throws, or skill checks, taking the better result. I think I'm gonna go with that. I think I'm gonna go with that because it's easier to stick that on an ally and it's more useful. But at the same time, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Remove blindness. Look at that. Bestow curse. That is not bad. I checked that last time. These are level 2 still. Spit venom, no. Vampiric touch is also interesting. You can leech life from enemies, and it gives you temporary hit points. Pit venom. Oh, interesting. This seems like a very situational ability, like you can turn all animals against that target. Deep Slumber, that's good. I think I'm gonna go with Deep Slumber. How many times can you use that? 0 for now, unfortunately. And you have a mythic level up. I think I am going to go with Domain Zealot, because that is a very good ability that I can just swift action almost everything. Open this damn door, please. Somebody open this damned door. Open this door.
Just don't blame me.
Check failed.
Pretty
There we
good,
go.
aren't I?
The half-rotten corpse of a woman shambles out of the crypt. She leers at you with empty eye sockets and croaks a few words. Thank God and thank you too. I knew this was going to happen someday. They buried me alive. But you're actually dead. How dare you? What utter foolishness. Do I look like a corpse to you? No, no, no. You forget for yourself. You should be inflamed to say such a thing to the dead Baroness wags her fingers at you in a chastising manner, but cuts herself short, staring at her own hand in horror. What? How? This simply cannot be. I shan't permit it. I'm afraid it's true. I'm truly sorry this graveyard was desecrated by a necromancer. It seems that he disturbed the rest as well, says Parrot Cleric. The dead woman covers her face with the remains of her decaying hands. So I died. But even in death, the accursed servants of the abyss torment me. Can nothing be done? Perhaps you could lay me to rest? I quite enjoyed my life in this world, but now there is no place for me here. Not in this miserable form. How did you awaken? Do you remember everything? Allow me a moment to think. Seems like it, yes, indeed. I awoke because I heard a voice. They were reciting poetry or prayer, perhaps. I suppose those were spells then? I must have been. You were thrice damned necromancer. Would you like to pass on along any words of comfort to your friends or family while you're here? The good-for-nothing band of hangers-on? Most certainly not, thank you very much. I am reasonably confident that they have already brought my estate to ruin and squandered the fortune I bequeathed to them. They will have to do it without my missive, spares both the dignity and embarrassment. You see, I would still be in the company of those I truly care for, were it not for your discourteous sorcerer and his parlor tricks. Lady undead to rest in peace. Your fate is of no concern of mine. You're free to go, rest in peace. Thank you. Do feel free to take my burial jewelry. These pieces are already dreadfully out of fashion, where I'm going anyway. Nice. Golden chain with diamonds. Okay. Oh, there's a mobility check there. Let's see.
This is my kind of work.
Nice. Let's see. Let's loot. Ooh. 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 Grave robbing.
This is my kind of work.
My favorite pastime. Anything else this way? I can leave the area, but I do not wish to yet. Also, somebody's texture is stretching. Also, we should heal the witch, and you need a better weapon, because that's just the glaive. Let's give you something big. That is 615. This is 814. It's a tighter damage roll. Let's see this though. I'm curious about that constitution. Oh, you cannot use it. You cannot actually use it. Damn. You can only use this. I mean, we should then. Why not? Alright, so we came this way. Healing the witch. Healing the witch. Oh, you can heal yourself actually. Who are you? There you are. Or where are you? That's what I want to ask. That's perfectly fine. Do you not have mage armor on? Put the mage armor on. There we go, we have mage armor on. Unlocked by something. Zombo Lord. Zombo Lord! Welcome to ZomboCon. You can do anything at ZomboCon. Except hitting the Zombie Lord. Why are you already on the front line? There we go.
No glory without risk. I'll hit you.
And you did! What horror, I can barely catch my breath. Thank you for saving our lives.
I like you.
You're an idiot, I don't like... Oh, wait, it might... I might know why she's there. Because I got a new character and the formation is fucked up, that's why. I hear a Zombo here.
Can we retreat already?
Nope. We're going to push in. Oh, there's a Zombo Lord there too. Oh, there's a Zombo Lord there too. And one more there too. Okay. And one more there too. And one more there too. And I'm going to grease your ass. And all of them saved it. Peace. I did nothing and it's not working. I'm out. Nice, that's good damage. Alright.
Cover me, alright?
There we go. Do you have new spells? You have Slumber, it's not gonna help us right now. And you cannot even use it anyway. What if I do this? And you missed. Of course you did. I think I'm gonna bless you. Good. Oh, another one still. There we go. There we go. Good damage. Good old damage. Well, they're just running through.
This will leave a bruise.
Okay, they fell over. That's good. I cannot bless you because you still have the blessing. I cannot reach you. Oh yeah, that's why I cannot bless you, because you're... Oh, you're out of lay on hands too. Shit.
Into the fray.
Shit.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
That ain't bueno. That is not very cash money of you, game. Oh, just activate it, please. Nice. Very good.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
The Divine Wrath is quite impotent, it seems like. What is up with the reflex saves on these guys?
Make every strike count.
There we go. Finally somebody fell over. Here, have a fireball. Nice. Nice.
Distract them from me.
Nice. Good. Is there one more? Oh yeah, there's one more there.
You won't stop us.
Eternal Rose, I call upon you. You've crossed the wrong mountain.
There we go.
No mistakes.
Good.
Rely on me. My will is resolute.
Good. I don't want to waste more of that, I think. Let's just use some of these. Or I could just use these. Cool. She's alive. There's still some zombos, I'm fairly certain. Anything worthwhile looted from them? Probably not.
Meditate on your mistakes.
How about now?
Might make you feel
So
better.
he's restless.
I just...
I wonder why.
Okay. Alright, money. Money, 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 money. Oh, that's the end of the map. I thought that was Fog of War. Let's see. There is... That seems like a big... It's a skeleton archer? I'm going to do this. That's the end of the map. That's a skeleton champion archer. Okay. They're probably pierce resistance.
You won't survive me.
Yep, damage reduction except bludgeoning.
Endure this.
Nice, good damage. Very good damage. I'm gonna mirror image myself because I kind of feel like I'm gonna be under fire. Here, have this. Please don't fail. There we go. Nice heal. Stand in their face.
I'm alright.
You don't seem alright.
Alright.
Critical hit, of course. You're probably immune to blind. You are. I can try this though. That's pretty shitty damage.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Wow, these guys are mean.
Make every strike count.
They have a lot of reflex, it seems like. That's unfortunate. We have this though. 13 damage. Why did you do that for?
Begone, fiend!
Begone, Dot! Yep, there, that's why we had the mirror images. That's why we had the mirror images. You are immune to sleep, but I can reduce your attack rolls. Oh, immune evil eyes. Oh, that's not good.
Cover me, all right?
Missed.
Are you wounded?
Yep, you are. You most certainly are.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And you managed to hit 0 things. So that's great. I'm just gonna do this. Last ditch effort. It's not gonna work because they have very high reflex, it seems like. You're going to fall over, I'm pretty sure. So just heal.
Fall!
Calm down.
Alright.
Not dead yet.
Of course you missed. What is that? Unrelenting assault, right.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
She's dead. Unfortunately. That's why I put the...
Survive me.
I should have just recast mirror image. I could have used it again. Oh, yeah, you're up. I guess.
I will bring down the divine wrath.
Yep, you will.
I'll just sit here.
Why are we not provoking attacks of opportunity, by the way? Because ranged attacks should be provoking attacks of opportunity, I'm pretty sure. Or is it just spellcasting? I don't know, man. Well, she dead. Happens.
Distract them from me.
There we go. There we go. Actual...
Endure this.
Nice. 19. What is the
Eternal
AC on
Rose,
these
I
things?
call upon you.
21. I'm not entirely sure if being prone gives you AC against ranged attacks. Because it doesn't say anything about it. But it doesn't say it doesn't. I mean it doesn't.
Time to share your treasures.
You didn't fall over, that's at least comforting.
Make every strike count.
They have a shit ton of AC.
Begone, fiend.
I think they do get some bonus. Because the ranged attacks are the ones that's suffering the most.
Cover me, all right?
There we go. Yep, suffered a crippling blow, because she's an idiot. Unfortunately. Composite longbow. Anything else we can do here? Probably not.
In due time.
Hold on. Area exit. I don't think that there's anything else here. Okay. So they just say that I need to find the next dude. I should probably just camp. I'll see where this leads. And then I'll stop there. This battle sucked. Okay, so I failed it. That's what I was interested in. Whether I fail if I leave or not. I fail. So that's why I saved.
As it should be.
So I need to find cultist, huh? I'm kind of interested if the other... There's another exit. Oh, that's just that way, right? So it's definitely gonna fail it.
That's not far.
They all fled this way. So you'd think that they are here. But who knows? Oh, there it is. There's the door. Shit. Don't you dare get away from them. Thanks! The main healer just left.
I wonder why.
Thanks.
Yes.
Oh my god, I should have expected that, I guess. Who are you? What do you want? I'm probably not gonna fight this. All you have to do is die in the name of Baphomet. Have faith you can do it. Yeah, we are not really going to win this. For sure, because that idiot is out there. And I have no spells, so...
I can still...
Yeah, you can still fight, definitely. I'm just gonna check if I can actually rest before I charge in there. It might say that enemies are nearby. Yep, you cannot rest here. Which is wonderful. Because I have 0 spells. He can still save us, maybe. He has 0 uses of abilities. She has 0 spells. And the only one that can heal us runs up like a fucking idiot. So I'm just gonna blow all his spells. Because it's he's not gonna be able to use it anyway. Alright, do something like this. Just blow all your spells. And then run in and then try it once and fail. And she's fatigued already, Mom Spaghetti, so... Great. It's a very, very interesting series of events that we need to deal with. This cat is just running out there. Cat is best. Yep, we are going to die in the name of Baphomet. Alright. Let's try it once and then leave. I'm just going to activate my defensive spell, because I'm gonna need that. Oh, I cannot use those spells, huh? Yeah, because I don't have them attuned. Buff yourself. You're gonna need it. Don't you dare move. Yep. And you can attack.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Alright, so what can I do with you? I should have used Bless too. Doesn't reach anyone though. I will not move him away, because he's just gonna die. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sacrifice him there, because... Oh yeah, we should probably save that dude. It did damage, I guess. It did. It did damage. I'll take it. Could you please shank somebody? Thank you.
I can still fight.
The fuck you can.
Failed you.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Alright.
The light take you.
Of course you didn't change targets.
You won't survive.
There we go. There we go. Very nice. Whatever you say, my dude. Can I put you to sleep, though?
Surrender or else.
Yes.
Am I doing it wrong?
Saving throw failed. Very good. It's on the ground. I'm going to do this. There we go. I'm going to shank you. There we go. Very nice. Miss, miss. Miss, miss one hit. Alright. We're gonna run up there. At least threaten them or something. Just kill this.
Endure this.
Or just fail twice, I guess. I cannot put you to sleep. I cannot do anything with you. I cannot hypnotize you, that's for sure. You're immune to it. I could give you this, though. That's gonna help. And you cannot do Jack Diddley Squat either. Because I went through all of my spells. And I probably cannot use that on you, yep. I could try this, though. And do 3 whole damage. Finish it, please.
Them for me.
Of course you missed the first one.
Into the fray.
Nice, I knocked him over.
Make every strike
Excellent.
count.
I don't know how, but the dude is still alive.
Too late for apologies.
That would have been hilarious if she hit it. I did 3 damage. Excellent. I'm gonna stand in your face. There was actually an attack of opportunity there. I'm impressed.
You've crossed the wrong line.
I'll hit you.
Oh, that was Ember.
Let's try this way.
Time to share your treasures.
Jesus Lord.
I'm all right.
Still, go there and please put it onto the ground. Or just miss, I guess.
You won't survive me.
It's gonna wake up any moment now. So I wouldn't mind us killing it. Oh my god.
This will hurt.
Yeah, that was a nice hit. No.
Cover me, all right?
God damn it, finally. Let's risk
The
it.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Roll the 1.
Endure
There we go.
this.
Oh, it just stood up. Okay, you cannot kill it. I surrender, stop, I give up, don't hit me. You damn right, how dare you, you scumbag. I remember you, you came to our temple begging for healing, just like a month ago. We fed you, we shared our table with you, and you took you in, and then you, I don't even know what I'm going to do with you. Stop it, I surrender, you're a priest of Shelin. I surrender, so you have to spare my life, your goddess demands it. Do you two know each other? Nice, just punching the dude. Hold on. Because I think all right. I'm just checking something. All right. I just checked something because I kind of remembered something, but no. We do. That's an That's Narti, a tailor's apprentice from Canabris. We healed him after he was mauled by a dog. Then he became a frequent visitor to a temple. He listened attentively to our sermons, studied the goddess' teaching, and praised our art. Were you lying to our faces the whole time when we took you in? When you sat at our table? When we broke bread with you? Were you planning to stab us in the back? The whole time. Now you understand part of it. Let's dig into the rest. I was hoping to lure you to our side. It would have been hard. We are everywhere, even inside you. I think you know it too. You're not like all those pious devotees you pretended to be, and maybe you fooled yourself, but we both see who you really are. You have the same demonic rage inside you. It's a pity I've never had time to kindle it into a devouring flame, but sometimes you have to resort to a backup plan. Having you die at the hands of your dear friends was such a good idea. Pity it didn't work. Shut up. You want to kill me right now, don't you? But you can't. You're a good boy, so loyal to your goddess. You have to let me go or commit a sin, so I win either way. Witness the genius of our Lord. Is he telling the truth? Yeah, your goddess forbids death, killing. Yes, the eternal rose is known for her grace. She teaches us to show mercy to anyone who asks for it. It's one thing to slay an enemy in battle, but a captive you must try to save their soul, to show them beauty of the world, persuade them to abandon the path of evil. It's difficult, but the world is better for it. There's a loophole. There is a loophole. I could kill him for you. Do you really believe that even this scum deserves a chance of redemption? I don't know. May Shailen forgive me, but I have never had to struggle with this burden before. I have no time to try healing the soul of villains. I always preoccupied with healing the bodies of those hurt by them. Footsteps says it's not worth breaking your goddess's woes because of this filth. Don't listen to his lies. He deserves death. It would be justice to kill him on the spot. Give him some more, but be careful not to kill him. It says nothing against kicking a few teeth in. Wow, these are no solutions. But, let's go good, I guess. Let's go good. Alright. He slowly lowers his unclenched fist. Thank you for stopping me. I almost broke my vows because of this. I had absolutely no idea there was so much rage in me. It's a shame and disgrace, but I must admit that I enjoyed beating him. Forgive me for letting you see me like this. It should never have happened. You are the commander and he's your captive. It's up to you to decide your fate. I will send a messenger with orders to imprison the cultists. His deeds will be punished to the fullest. Finish him so... Okay, then I condemn him to death. His sentence will be carried out immediately. No, please, listen, Okay. May the goddess forgive him, for I will not. Thank you for taking this sin upon yourself. That was the loophole. He couldn't kill him, but I could. It's alright, you're safe now. We should bury these bodies again. This is a place of peace and we mustn't leave it desecrated like this. May the eternal rose grant them peace at last. Let's be on our way. We have more innocents to protect from the horrors of this war. And that is where I'm stopping. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for watching me suck. I didn't think we could actually win this last fight, but it was relatively easy. That one fireball helped a lot, I think. The party is getting more and more disgustingly powerful, which is great. I'll be back with more of this tomorrow, and we'll do even more. We'll kill even more enemies. We'll get even more powerful. But until then, see you around. Oh, wrong title screen. I have a few of those, but I don't use them.